I'm Tim of Govberg, and welcome to the world of Zenith. Today, I'll be your guide to the Zenith Pilot Type 20 Extra Special 40mm in aged stainless steel. This new for 2017 gray-grained dial variant brings the classical design language of Zenith's pilot timepieces to the democratic and unisex-appropriate 40mm case size range. You can see this and the entire collection of Zenith premium timepieces on our website, govbergwatches.com. As a true Zenith pilot's watch, the gray-grained dial features a robust, historically inspired satin-finished pin buckle with inlaid Zenith Guiding Star logo. Historical in its imagery, it's also easy to use and appropriate for on-the-fly adjustment of this sport-style timepiece. Zenith pairs its gray-grained dial with a mustard-colored, oily nubuck calfskin leather strap. It features a contrasting stitch in historic aviation fashion, and on the back, modern luxury watch refinement in the form of a vulcanized inlay. Natural rubber, supple against the wrist, it also protects and isolates the leather from the heat, grit, and moisture of the wrist. On the case back, both the nomenclature and the imagery of Zenith's heritage, featuring the company's historic coat of arms as well as the early 20th century aviation nomenclature, montre de l'honneur. Now you may note, 100 meters water resistant, far more than is typical in the aviation watch class. It makes this timepiece appropriate for most aquatic activity short of professional diving, provided it's put on a textile or rubber strap. So this is an aviator's timepiece, but also appropriate for seaplane pilots. The case is the image of Zenith's pilot watch design DNA. Robust, round, with vintage-inspired, straight-cut and kinked lugs in matching aged stainless steel. You can see the individual designation plate on the flank of the case in true vintage style, and a minimalist bezel transitioning to a domed sapphire. You can see the dome of the sapphire recreating some of the aesthetic of a vintage plexiglass on a historic Zenith pilot's watch, but with the level of scratch resistance that we expect of modern luxury timepieces. The gradient dial starts with a dark gray at its outer periphery, with white on gray printing for the railroad style minutes and seconds track. You can see highly stylized vintage style Arabic numerals. As with the aviation watches that Zenith built from the 1910s on, they are fully luminescent along with the vintage cathedral style hands at center, and make for easy at-a-glance reading in any light conditions or even no light conditions. The classical Zenith pilot's watch imagery continues with the oversized knurled crown, easy to manipulate with gloved hands, aviator style, or when hands are sweaty or wet. Underneath the caseback, a Zenith manufacturer caliber 679 based on the Zenith Elite Automatic with 50-hour power reserve, substantially more than the industry standard of 40 to 42. It's a 27 joule, 4 Hz or 8 beat per second movement. And the timepiece features stop seconds. When you pull the crown to extremity, you stop the seconds hand and you can synchronize against a known accurate reference time. You can see this and the entire collection of Zenith premium timepieces on our website, govbergwatches.com.